Imagine getting a final text that simply says, "Help me." Then, nothing. No calls, no messages, just silence. What happened next is a mystery that has left a whole community shaken. He vanished without a trace.
Well, Jess, this has just been a heartbreaking night for Marissa DiNapoli's family. The sheriff's office confirming for us tonight that a body was found at Lake Anderson Park, but they have not said whether it's Marissa's body, as you mentioned. However, a law enforcement source tells us at NBC Bay Area that it was Marissa's family who found her body under a bridge.
And every lead turned cold. Was he in danger? Did someone take him? Or did he disappear by choice? This story will take you through the chilling last moments, the desperate search, strange sightings, and a family's heartbreak. You won't believe what unfolds as the truth tries to surface, but keeps slipping away. Stay with us as we dive deep into this baffling disappearance. Before it's too late to find out what really happened. It all started with a simple text. Late at night, his phone buzzed with one last message. "Help me." Those two words sent a chill down everyone's spine. No one knew who he was talking to, or what kind of trouble he was in. After sending that message, he vanished without a trace. Friends and family were shocked. They tried calling him back, but there was no answer. His phone went straight to voicemail. His social media was quiet. No signs of where he could be. The message was unlike him. He was usually calm and never asked for help. That night, everything changed. The "help me" text was the last communication anyone had from him. It was urgent, desperate, and mysterious. What could have happened in those moments after sending the message? Was he in danger? No one knew. And that question haunted everyone as they waited for answers that never came. The mystery had just begun. The morning after the final text, he was nowhere to be found. His house was empty. No sign that he had packed or planned to leave. His car was still parked outside, and his belongings were untouched. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. His friends started searching nearby places, parks, streets, even the local stores. But there was no trace. People asked neighbors if they had seen anything unusual, but everyone was just as confused. No one noticed him leave, and no one had any clues. The sudden disappearance shocked the whole community. People wondered if he had been taken against his will, or if something worse had happened. The unanswered questions filled the air with fear and worry. As hours passed into days, hope began to fade, but his family refused to give up. They held on to the hope that he would come back, safe and sound. But with no leads, the disappearance remained a mystery, deepening the fear and uncertainty. After realizing he was missing, the search for clues began in full force. His family and friends scoured every corner of the town, hoping to find even the smallest hint of where he could be. They checked his phone records, messages, and social media activity for any signs of what might have happened before he disappeared. Neighbors were questioned again and again, but no one remembered seeing anything suspicious. The police got involved and started combing through nearby woods, abandoned buildings, and hidden paths. They looked for anything out of place, a dropped item, footprints, or a vehicle that didn't belong. Some people said they saw a strange car near his house that night, but no one could identify it. Others mentioned hearing voices in the distance or seeing shadows that vanished quickly. Every lead was followed, but none gave a clear answer. As days passed, the search became more desperate. Posters were put up, and messages asking for help to find him spread all over social media. Still, nothing concrete was found. The mystery grew deeper, and the community was left with more questions than answers. Everyone hoped for a breakthrough soon. As days turned into weeks, his family sank deeper into despair. Every phone call, every knock at the door, brought a mix of hope and fear. They clung to the belief that he might still be alive, but with no news, their hearts grew heavy. His parents stayed awake at night, staring at his empty room, hoping for a miracle. His siblings kept checking their phones, waiting for any message or call. The silence was deafening. Family gatherings felt hollow without him. They shared memories and stories, trying to hold onto the hope that one day he would return. But the pain of not knowing where he was or what happened was overwhelming. The uncertainty made it harder to cope. Neighbors and friends tried to support them, but even their words couldn't fill the void. The family's once bright world had become shadowed with grief and unanswered questions. Every day was a battle to stay strong, to keep searching, and to not lose hope. Their lives were forever changed by his sudden disappearance. As the investigation progressed, some strange reports began to surface. Several witnesses claimed to have seen unusual things around the time he vanished. One person said they saw a shadowy figure lurking near his house late at night, moving quickly and quietly. Another mentioned hearing faint cries for help, but couldn't tell where they came from. A shopkeeper said a man matching his description was seen talking to strangers in a remote area days before he disappeared. But when police checked that location, they found nothing unusual. These reports confused everyone. They didn't know if they were connected or just coincidences. Some locals whispered about mysterious people who sometimes appeared in the village at night and vanished before dawn. They warned others to be careful after 7 p.m., but no one had proof of what these visitors wanted. The strange witness stories added more mystery and fear. While some hoped these clues would lead to answers, others worried they might never know the full truth behind his disappearance. The tension in the village grew as people wondered who or what was really involved. With the strange witness reports piling up, the police stepped in to take charge of the investigation. They treated the case seriously, knowing time was critical. Officers interviewed family members, friends, and anyone who had seen or spoken to him recently. They reviewed phone records and security footage from nearby areas, hoping to catch a glimpse of what happened. The police also set up search parties to comb through forests, abandoned buildings, and other places where he might be hiding or trapped. They brought in specialized teams trained in tracking missing persons. Despite their efforts, no solid evidence was found. The investigation hit dead ends, and frustration grew on all sides. Detectives explored many theories. Was it an abduction, a planned disappearance, or something else? They questioned people connected to him, but nothing concrete surfaced. Some officers believed the key lay in that final message, "Help me," but they couldn't decode its meaning or sender. Public pressure mounted as media coverage increased. The police promised to keep the search going, but after weeks without progress, hope started to fade. Still, the officers vowed not to give up, knowing that solving this mystery meant giving the family the answers they desperately needed. Days turned into weeks, and the case remained unsolved. Despite all efforts, he was still missing, and no clear answers had emerged. The "Help me" text, once full of urgency, became a haunting reminder of the mystery that gripped everyone's minds. The village grew quieter, but the fear stayed alive. People whispered about what might have happened, creating rumors and theories that only deepened the confusion. Some believed he had been taken by strangers. Others thought he might have run away, but no one knew the truth. His family never stopped hoping, but the pain of not knowing wore on them. The police continued their search, but without new leads, the case grew cold. The unanswered questions haunted every corner of the town, leaving a shadow that would not fade. In the end, his disappearance remained a puzzle, a story with no ending, a warning that sometimes even the smallest message can hide the darkest secrets. The mystery lives on, waiting for the day when the truth will finally come to light. Thank you for watching. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real life mysteries and thrilling tales. What do you think happened after that last desperate message? Was it a cry for help or something more? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't miss our next video. She woke up buried alive. The truth will haunt you. Stay curious and stay safe.